destination. We're staying at Braintree, Massachusetts, and I'm so excited to see. After a long car ride, I'm sitting in the back here with Oscar. I'm so excited to see Massachusetts, especially Boston. I can't wait to eat seafood. I was not really a fan of seafood before, but I'm gonna try some new dishes. They're also known for a Boston baked beans, which I don't even know why that's a specialty. Beans just seems like so basic, but I'll try Boston baked beans, and I'm gonna make a Dunkin' run too. Seafood pasta. I forgot what it's called. But now we're full, and it was so awesome.
It was something with DIAS.
It was the best.
The best pasta.
It was the best pasta.
Lobster, scallops.
Highly recommend this restaurant. They were so
Mussels.
nice. Yeah.
And
Oh
we're
my
so
gosh.
full.
So full. So delicious. After spending 2.5 hours looking for parking, we finally found parking, and it's so hot, but it just takes a lot of patience because parking is absolutely ridiculous.
And after calling,
it's $9 for 20 minutes just to park near Faneuil Hall, near Quincy Market.
80 minutes is $42.
And 80 minutes is $42. Like, that's ridiculous. It's crazy. And it's like by the time you get out of your car and you walk over to Quincy Market, you're already being charged. It's probably going to be like 15 minutes. It's insane. So just keep that in mind. If you were to take your car to travel to Boston, you're better off taking a plane and probably taking a taxi too. So we're on our way to Quincy, and we've got Oscar with his little fan. So I just got back from the Boston Public Library in the West End, which means they sell books, and I found one about witches, which is perfect because now I don't have to spend like a full price on a new book in Salem. Now I have a book on witches from Massachusetts, even though it's not from Salem.
Ketchup?
No, thanks. How is it?
Big stairs.
I think this is it. Yeah. Exploring the Freedom Trail. That whole trail was the Freedom Trail. The Freedom Trail, as well as downtown Boston. I really like Boston. I'd say it's very different from New York City. Like, you kind of get the New York City vibes, but the difference is that it's not as busy. People are not as much as in a rush, and people are nicer here. Now, some may say
signal lost.
Some may say that that's argumentative. I really love the architecture in Boston. Like, it really has that historical feel to it.
Yeah.
It really felt compelling to be, or that's probably not the right word. Just the thought, like, I've been learning about this in my history books I've been learning about Boston in my history books since, like, middle school, and it's like, wow, to actually be there and to see where the Boston Massacre happened, you just really get this, it's hard to describe the feeling. And I also seen the tombstones where Benjamin Franklin's parents were buried, and where John Hancock is buried. He was the first to sign the Declaration of Independence, and he had the largest signature. They have a literary community too. Like, I love the little free libraries. discovered this little bookstore that sells old prints and books, antique books too, that cost like really expensive. I held one book that was $125, and I think it was called The History of the Crimea. And I really love like the small alleys. I would recommend that visit for people who love history, who love literature, or who love good seafood.
Yeah,
All the food that we've had so far,
Fresh.
all the food that we've had so far was delicious. I highly recommend the food in Boston. You just need to know where are the good places to eat. And the majority of the food is fried. They do have gelato, they have smoothies, but I really like Boston.